What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of A Road to Ruin Arandama. I just need to clear one thing up with you guys from yesterday, not yesterday's video but the day before's video. I made a pretty plain but stupid error and said that Pizarro went to Chelsea when in fact he went to Manchester City, and do you know what, I even knew that. But in the comment section literally like 80 people said he went to City, not Chelsea. And quite a few people got very aggressive about the fact that he went to that I mentioned the wrong club. Now, just one thing I just want you guys to appreciate, like in my head, I've got a lot of crap going through my mind when I record live commentaries. You know, I'm trying to focus on the gameplay. I'm trying to focus on what I'm talking about. And every now and then, like, I was thinking about something to do with Chelsea because they did sign a young midfielder, and I was also thinking about the fact that City signed the Pizarro, and it just, you know, wires get crossed and I make a simple error. I really would appreciate it if in future, if I make an error, because I undoubtedly will make another error. In future, if I do make an error, like sometimes I get like the player name wrong that I'm playing against or something like that. If I do make an error, I really don't need like 80, 90, 100 people telling me I've made a mistake. Just one person is good enough. Just take a moment to read the comments, and if you see in the comments that somebody else has already posted that I've made an error, there, you know, feel free to not post anything, because it was quite just a little bit frustrating that out of the 300 comments that video got, like around 1/3 of them were people saying he went to City, not Chelsea. And I knew, like I said, I knew straight away that I'd made the mistake. Because it's a live commentary, I can't stop, go back to the start and start again. I just have to live with the mistake, and unfortunately you guys do too. One more thing I want to talk about that you guys just ask and I'm going to finally clear it out for you, is the coin situation. Now, the coin situation hopefully will be resolved by the time this video is live. So I'm not allowed to say what the coin situation is per se. But for all of you that private messaged me over the last 2 weeks asking about coins, I will answer you as quick as possible in the next couple of days. I've got around 3,000 messages, guys. So please give me a good couple of days to get through them all. And if you've messaged me 10, 15 or 20 times, then expect 10, 15 or 20 replies from me, because I will reply to all of them. But yeah, guys, so this series going here, just the other thing as well, I'm like about 25 to 30 games ahead of where you're watching right now. So you're not actually going to get a live commentary from me for a few days, because I need to catch up on all these games that I've already played, and obviously if I do a live commentary today, for example, you're going to see who I've got and where I'm at before you see all the games and goals in between, and that, I don't really want to show you that kind of stuff. So unfortunately you're just going to have to bear with the Road to Glory style videos of this for a couple of days. I got absolutely trounced in this game as well, by the way. This guy beat me 5-3, and for the very first time in a long time, it was one of those games where I will just hands down admit the guy was a lot better than me. Usually I come up with an excuse one way or another, but that game I just couldn't compete. I was lucky to get 3 goals. He probably could have scored 8 or 9. It was very hard pill for me to swallow when somebody's that much better than me. Like, I just didn't understand it. He wasn't even using contained defense. Like, he was defending exactly how I defend, where you use the second man press to track the ball, and you use the man that you're controlling to track the runners basically and cover the gaps. And he was defending just amazingly. He had a very good team as well, but yeah, that was a very good game. So yeah, coins, guys. Expect some messages from me in the coming days. It's going to be a bit of a different method to what happened before, if you've ever taken coins off me before. But yeah, this series, I'm really enjoying it. I've got such a great team, and for those of you guys that recommend me players, without wanting to sound too up my own arse, I use Ultimate database thing a lot, and I'm very aware of every single player possible to me. Basically, I check Ultimate Team database a lot just to look for perfect players for the positions I've got. So when you guys recommend me, say like Balotelli or Doumbia, when I got recommended Doumbia a lot, I know about these players, guys. Sometimes I just don't have the coins to afford them. Sometimes they're not available in the position that I like, in the formation that I want them in, for as cheap as I want them. And sometimes I just flat out refuse to pay even like 500 to 1,000 coins over the price, because in a road to glory, and when you don't have many coins, every coin is important as the next, you know. So it's important to really get the players that give you the good chemistry, so that you can earn more coins, and then eventually go and get the players that give you good gameplay, basically. And what I've been doing, guys, I've built 2 teams. Like I said before, I've got a full Premiership team and I've got a full Russian League team. I have got Doumbia now. I'm not sure who you've seen me buy this episode so far. I don't think anyone really. No, I'm still using Good Willie and Long in this episode. But yeah, I've got basically the 2 teams that I've got now. I've got 97 and 95 chemistry on them both. So I've just got a couple more changes to make. And then my 2 teams are at 99 chemistry each. And I will start entering tournaments. And hopefully we can win a couple of tournaments worth like 3,000-4,000 coin bonuses. Just so we can go up and get some really, really nice players. For those of you that ask why I don't have a manager, there's one simple reason. I will have a manager when I enter tournaments, because I like the chemistry bonus. But in just online head-to-head games, if people see that you have 100 chemistry, they just leave straight away, no matter what team they've got, no matter what chemistry they've got. I find it very, very difficult to get a game. So when I've got 97 or 95, or back when I had like 88 and 90 chemistry, I found games just a lot easier. And that's basically the sole reason why I don't have a manager, just because I find it a lot easier to get games, and I don't really have the time to sit for 2 or 3 minutes to find one game. Whereas if I've got no manager and lower chemistry, I pick up that one game just pretty much instantly, and it's all good. Just one other thing as well, guys. I uploaded 2 videos in one day a couple of days ago. I don't really like doing that, simply because I don't feel like the videos get as many views as if I upload one a day, and they certainly don't get as many likes as if I upload one a day. However, I did it kind of wrong a couple of days ago, because of the amount of time it took me to render and create one of the videos, because I created it and my program crashed and I had to do it all again. I uploaded at like 5 or 6 o'clock, and then at like 9 or 10 o'clock. So a lot of you guys that would have come home from school probably would have missed my second video, because you would have got in from school, you would have probably had your dinner and gone to bed, or, you know, get into bed ready for work the next day or something, and by the time you wake up and hit new videos on your subscriptions page on YouTube, my video would have been pushed way out of it, because, you know, everyone's subscribed to like hundreds of people. You get loads of new videos in your sub box every day, and mine would have just been completely gone. So what I'm going to do is start at the end of every video, from probably not tomorrow's but the day after's video on Sunday, I think we're looking at. I'm probably going to put like at the end of the video like a link to the last 3 or 4 videos that I've got, and you can click on each one, or perhaps like a link to Yaush video, or if I ever post on FIFA Gaming HD or SA Sports Gaming, like a link to those videos, and just kind of do that, just so if you did happen to miss one, you'll be able to go back and watch it, because every single video and every single view and every single like that I get, guys, is so important to my channel, and I really appreciate you guys for it. What else did I talk about yesterday? So obviously yesterday Bolton and Arsenal drew 0-0. There was more Premiership results yesterday. QPR, I think they won in the end. I can't quite remember. I think they won 2-1 against Villa, or maybe, oh no, maybe it was 2-2. Somebody scored, yeah, I think it was actually 2-2. But Jibril Cisse, as you guys so politely pointed out, his name is said, scored on his debut. And although I said to you guys there wasn't that many big transfers, QPR still did just absolutely amazing in the transfer window. You know, they got Taiwo, Zamora, Cisse, I can't remember who else, but did they get Zamora? Am I talking out my arse? I probably am. Like I say, guys, I have just, with like my actual life and what I do in work and stuff like that, and then my home life and gaming and football and everything else, like I just get so much shit go through my head that it's so easy for me to make mistakes. So please don't hang me out to dry if I've made another mistake there. But yeah, QPR made some great signings basically, and I didn't understand why Zamora left Fulham, but apparently people have told me that he had issues with Martin Jol and that's why he left, so that's fair enough. I also I still find it bizarre that Sahar's gone to Fulham, but obviously Pavlyuchenko's left Fulham, and people seem to be like Sahar's a good replacement for 6 months. I still don't think he is. He's not a proven goal scorer anymore. He's not. You know, he's just way too injured, way too often. And for the fact that Spurs are only going to have him for 6 months, I don't think that's a good bit of business. Even though he's on a free transfer, like I just don't think he's going to be useful at Spurs at all. And obviously the Premiership's just blown wide open now with City losing, and like Chelsea drew, and it was a great opportunity for Arsenal to close the gap on Chelsea, and they once again fucked it up. And now we're 5 points behind Chelsea, but not only that, we're sat in 7th place behind Newcastle and Liverpool. So you know, first, second, and third are going to be going for the title. That's Spurs, City, and United. And then you've got anyone from Chelsea, Newcastle, Arsenal, or Liverpool going for 4th spot. And I tell you what, there's going to be some upsets coming at the end of the season, and I don't know. It's going to be such a crazy season. There's like 15 games left or 16 games left, and Arsenal really need to pull something out of the bag to get that 4th spot. We're really dropping points where we shouldn't. One thing, a lot of people asked, who did Arsenal sign in the transfer window? I don't know if it was very obvious to many people, but I'm pretty sure Thierry Henry came to the club. Because when and I don't mean who did they sign in the sense of they didn't know. I think they meant who did they sign as in like as if you signed anyone good anyway, like it doesn't even matter. But yeah, we did sign Thierry Henry, and he scored for us already. He put us through the cup in Leeds, against Leeds rather, in the FA Cup. But as you saw against Bolton, he didn't have the impact. He just doesn't have the impact that he used to have. Which is a bit of a shame, but I thought Van Persie once again played out of his skin. And I tell you what, like if Van Persie did go find his way to like a top club like City or Barcelona or United, he would just be unfucking stoppable. Imagine him at like Real Madrid or even at Barcelona. There was a hoax video going around on Sky Sports on their website where apparently like they made it seem like a fair few players moved to Barcelona for like 83 million. It was just a hoax though, guys. I found it quite funny myself. But yeah, Van Persie is still at Arsenal, and hopefully he's the man that can get us into 4th place. And they say, you know, like a lot of people say, if it wasn't for Van Persie, we'd be in like the bottom half of the table or whatever. Which, first of all, is absolute bullshit, because if it wasn't Van Persie, it would be someone else there. Granted, they wouldn't score as many goals, but there would be another player there. And if it wasn't Van Persie, I'm sure Wenger would buy another striker. But just as this video is drawing to a close, guys, I just once again want to say thank you very much for watching my video, for hitting that like button, and if you could hit that like button, it would be amazing. And yeah, so we'll get another one of these videos up tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and I will leave you with this and see you next time. Cheers.
You've got to admire the professionalism of the team in charge, because they get the foot on the gas and they showed no mercy at all.